Alright, so I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been procrastinating and doing other projects, but I've been reading Man and His Symbols because I like symbolism, and something in here I like is there's this concept, and I've known about it before this, but it's shown in here, the Anima and Animus, which the Anima is the female part of a male, and then the Animus is the male part of a female. It's an interesting concept. I like concepts like that. That's why I like Abraxas and the Wolf's Angle and Rebis, Janus, Hermaphroditus. Actually, once I wrote why I think a completely hermaphroditic evolution would be a better way to go as a species. And it's kind of interesting because there's an old Greek myth that kind of goes along with even this Anima and Animus concept, where humans used to be have 4 arms, 4 legs, and male and female used to be completely combined. Until it was viewed as too powerful by the gods, so Zeus split them apart, and they spend the rest of their lives looking for their other half, which I find interesting. I think that it's interesting to think about. And then I like the whole balance of it, because you can't have anything without balance, and these are just ideas of complete counterbalance and balance. It's like the Wolf's Angle, which is the 13th rune in the Norse alphabet, in the runic alphabet and it represents Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life. It represents the balance and meeting point between life and death, and the creation and destruction, all that sort of stuff. Solvet coagula, that sort of thing. I think it's really interesting, and I think the ideas certainly ring true. And then there's the whole concept of the divided mind, and I might be butchering it here, but you can't have if you have a divided mind, you aren't exactly full. That's why these things I like, because they encompass everything. That's why I don't think most monotheistic religions and ideologies could ever exist, because their idea of a god is this insanely one-sided dualistic entity that can only exist with another, even though that other is its own creation. But then if you take Abraxas, which is a Gnostic concept, it encompasses everything and is above all that. It completely obliterates the idea of an all-powerful, true God that's all good, And if you're all good, that kind of destroys the idea of good itself. And I'm not a moral absolutist, so I think good is whatever a person doesn't like. So, wait, it's whatever a person likes. Bad is whatever someone doesn't. Evil is whatever someone doesn't like. Nietzschean idea. And then I had this idea. I'm like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot of people to represent this stuff, but the problem is I don't have the means to do that. I need 2 people, and I want to do like Rebis in a picture, but I don't see a feasible way I could do that, just given the imagery that would be involved. I don't necessarily know who to go for that would be willing to do that sort of thing. And I also want someone that understands what it is that I'm doing. I want someone that understands the material. as well as I do, which there are people, but none of them I know that I can actually take pictures of and do this to its fullest effect. But, you know, I'll find it eventually. Eventually. So, yeah, that's all I'm really going to talk about here.